Hey YouTube, welcome to my new plant corner I'm kind of making up and trying to organize a little place to put all my seedlings and trees and everything in one corner where I can take better care of them, get ready for gardening, and also some grow barrels where I can do herbs and other projects like that. But anyway, that's not the subject of the video, so we'll go right into the subject of the video. Is basically we've had bad weather last week, excuse the wind, but we had severe weather pass through last week and the week before, and it looks like we're going to get a little bit of it again tomorrow. And I did a little Facebook post on a local group I'm in, and it got me, pretty much got me to thinking, and I decided to make that into a video of a little list of things you can do to kind of get ready for when bad weather is coming into your area and possibly you're going to lose power for a short period of time, or at least for the night. Now, this is not for the hardcore preppers, preparedness. Of course, if you have a generator, use it. This is for the average everyday person, especially in my area in South Louisiana, where we get these storms often, and sometimes it will knock out the power for a night or at least a couple hours. But just a few little things you can do ahead of time as we see these storms coming, kind of make your life a little easier. And of course, I'm outside, so excuse any noise, complain, the neighbors, traffic, what have you, and I'm going to try to work around it. But one, basic, plain and simple, charge your phone. Plug your phone up. Basically, if you plug your phone up to the point where you lose power, you have 100% from that point on. You can have your access to your phone, you have access to the internet, weather information, what have you. We've grown way dependent on these things the last few years, but it is what it is. It's a tool. Use it to the best of its ability. So number one on my list is charge your phone. Keep it charged, keep it at 100%. So ideally is once the power goes out, your phone's at full charge, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Number two on my list, go ahead and fix dinner a little ahead of time. And while you're at it, bump up the temperature a little bit, lower the temperature a little bit on your refrigerator and freezer, just in case you lose power for a significant amount of time, say like 12 hours. Well, if you lower your temperature a little bit on your freezer and your refrigerator where it's a little colder, and you already have dinner or the next major meal fixed, there's no need to go into the ice box. Your food will be just fine. So that's my number two thing. Prepare dinner maybe or the next major meal a little ahead of time. Get it out the way, get ready to go. Number three, go ahead and lay your hands on your flashlight, radio, battery powered radio. Actually, I prefer a headlight to a flashlight. That way I can use it, I can see what I'm doing, my hands are free to do other things. I use it daily, whether it's going outside to get the dogs at night, go and check on what's going on, what have you. I use a headlight daily. I keep a headlight in each one of our vehicles just for that purpose, because you don't have to hold the light while working on something. You have the light on exactly where you're looking. But if you don't have it, and you have flashlights, that's fine. Get what you have, lay hands on it, check the batteries, make sure it has fresh batteries in that, and a radio too. Make sure you have fresh batteries on that. If you don't have one of these little wind-up emergency radios, which I recommend getting those too. But like I said, this is not a video for the heavy prepper type. This is for the average person. So check your flashlight, check your radios, make sure they have good batteries. If you have candles or hurricane lamps, I don't recommend using those. Things happen. You have an open flame, kid knocks it over, pet knocks it over, you knock it over, it's a fire hazard. I don't recommend it. I'd rather use a flashlight, a headlight, the light from my phone if I had to. I don't really recommend that. Even the rechargeable solar lights you have in your garden, the little $1 ones you got from the Dollar Tree, they're fully charged ahead of time. Bring them inside. They'll help you out. 3. Oh, well, that was 3. 4. yours, your dogs, your pets, any kind of outside daily chores you do them a little ahead of time if you can. Those of us that keep dogs inside at night, or maybe you have a house dog that spends all his time at night, all his time inside, but goes outside to relieve himself, it's best to get that done as often as you can before the weather acts up. Personally, even my dogs, which, you know, my big bad protective dogs, they don't like going out in bad weather. They would sit there and hold it for hours if they have to. And it's not pleasant for them. It's not pleasant for the family. Yours, your dogs ahead of time. Let them get as much running around space you can. And if any other outside work you do daily, whether it is, of course, you don't have to water the garden if you're going to get large amounts of rain, but make sure everything's put away. If you have outside animals, take care of them, chickens, collect your eggs, what have you. Do that ahead of time before the weather gets bad. So that would be my number 4 list on my list. 5, and this one's more of a suggestion. It started out as a joke because last time the weather passed through, it was Friday. I said, go ahead and get your little ice chest on the side to put your beer to keep it cool because it's Friday night. But actually, that's not a bad idea. Get you a little ice chest, put a little ice in it, put drinks for the family, keep everybody happy. Not just beer. I don't recommend getting drunk during really bad weather in case things go bad. But, you know, sodas, fruit juice, Capri Suns, whatever you do, waters, cool, you know, keep them cool. That way you don't have to go in the icebox for them, and you keep your icebox as cold as possible. And also, if you have anybody that takes medication, such as diabetics are dependent on insulin that has to be refrigerated, go ahead and put that in ice chest where you know it's going to be kept cool and it's going to be where they be able to get to it. And excuse me while I check my list. You know, I'm not always the best on this. 6. Speaking of keeping everybody happy, you got little ones, your kids. Or you just have a bad case of ADHD like I do. Plan ahead. Have games set up. Use laptops to watch movies that you might already have on a hard drive or even watch on a DVD. Make sure the laptop's fully charged. Same thing if you have a portable gaming system. What is the Nintendo Twitch, I think is the latest one out, or whatever, a Switch or whatever it is. I don't keep up with that. I play an Xbox myself, but that's a different story. But if you use a portable gaming device, or your kids use a portable gaming device, make sure that's fully charged. That and your laptop, pretty much do the same thing you do, like I said, do with the phone. Keep it plugged up to the last minute till the power goes out. That way you know it's fully charged, ready to go. And my last one, number 8, it's really kind of 2 of them, but you'll get my point in this. Number 8, first off, make sure your vehicle is fueled up. Make sure you have gas in your vehicle and you are ready to go as far as that's concerned. Any maintenance that might be questionable in your vehicle, you can knock it out. Have that vehicle dependent, where it's dependable, where you turn the key, it starts, or you know it's ready to go. And also, leave yourself a way out. Know your area. If you get into if you're in an area like me that floods, I know my area. We have 3 or 4 different ways out, depending on which way the wind goes. The wind is blowing, and depending on how fast the rain is coming, I know which streets will flood before others. I know which ones I can go through if I had to. And if you had to leave, you have a plan. That's the point. Have your vehicle gassed up, ready to go, just in case you have to leave. That's pretty much all all I can come with, other than, you know, knowing when to leave, knowing when to stay. This list was just to make life a little easier, you know, for these little storms to come through and knock out our daily dependence on power that we have grown accustomed to. Like the video, great. Leave a comment, thumbs up, whatever have you. Thanks for watching.